Espinar, a province in Peru. At first glance, the little-known city doesn't seem to be favorable for normal city life, due to an altitude of 4 kilometers and it being located away from well-developed cities and infrastructure. But God knew about the need of these people's salvation, and sent to them missionaries, which preach the gospel and tend to the local citizens. Our missionaries have been ministering in Espinar for a duration of 9 months. We have already begun to see the fruits of our labor, in that 5 churches have been founded. These are churches that are visited by local citizens and children as well. Our missionaries spend time with the children. They play with them, teach them the English language. They even feed them Russian or native food, and occasionally they give them candy. In all of these things we see God's blessings. The majority of city people work in mining caves or they own livestock. Most of the citizens consider themselves Catholic, but their way of life shows the lack of faith in Jesus Christ. Alcoholism is considerably one of the main problems, and the children usually repeat the mistakes made by their parents. For this reason, the missionaries wholeheartedly work with them, so that they would know Jesus Christ from their youth, and as a result, live a new life. The local citizens are slowly growing accustomed to us. Some youth have formed a group where they regularly visit the place we live and visit our missionary group. They accompany us on many evangelical trips. They eat with us. They even help us around our home if needed. In the future, I see these young Peruvians taking the torch of faith and carrying it to the cities and villages that we have not yet visited, places in need of the gospel.
Местные перуанцы, они также возьмут этот факел веры и понесут его в дальнейшем в различные селения, в различные города дальше, куда мы еще не приехали.
This is our local youth group that is helping feed the church. The missionaries live in a 2-story home. The first floor is where the men live, and the second floor is where the women. Parallel to the house, there is a small building that has 2 rooms. This building serves as a kitchen, a dining room, a place to store the equipment, clothing, and produce as well. Every day the missionaries have their turn in preparing food, washing the dishes, cleaning the house, and doing laundry.
This is lunch here, and this is dinner for the people.
Often after the church service, the missionaries feed the people that came, and they feed the poor as well.
These here are noodles, and here we have some candy. We hand out the noodles to adults and candy to the children. We do this to help the people that visit our church.
Constant evangelisms, fellowship with the local citizens, and the testimonies of the missionaries has bore fruit. The Lord blesses this city, and throughout various parts of Espinar, the missionaries have already founded 5 churches. We did not know where Espinar was located, but we thank God for our map, and we flew into Espinar. Every Monday and Tuesday at the local school, our missionaries teach students of different ages the English language. This is a great opportunity for the missionaries to become friends with the children and invite them to church.
И пригласить их на служение.
Right now we have class, and currently the students are taking a quiz. Not only do we teach them the English language, but we try to share with them knowledge about the Bible. We begin every class with a short 20-minute sermon, and then we move into our course material.
Мы проповедуем каждый раз по 20 минут, потом мы идем учим механический язык.
Buying a minivan has been an enormous blessing for the missionary group. They are now capable of evangelizing to multiple regions in the city in one day. They are also able to visit shepherds and the poor that live in villages far from the city.
Могут посетить отдаленные села, где живут пастухи и бедные люди.
We have to maintain the minivan often because we drive on unpaved roads with a full van of people, full of cargo, produce, audio equipment, and speakers. We have to come to the auto body shop often, where they weld and repair a minivan so we can run again.
Mi nombre es Lilia y aquí conmigo tengo a los hermanos Alex, Eddie y Vlad.
It is rare to see white people in this city. This is why this radio station invited our missionaries to speak in a live broadcast. This is a great opportunity to testify about Jesus Christ.
Мы видим, что их уровень жизни
Y vemos que el nivel de su vida
очень тяжелый.
es muy difícil.
И поэтому наша цель
Y por eso nuestro deseo
помочь этим людям,
es ayudar a esta gente.
как только мы можем.
Espinar is a small provincial city in which great miracles are performed by God. It is a place where people's hearts turn towards the Lord our Savior. The vision of our organization God will provide is to build orphanages, medical centers, rehab centers, and open new churches in 195 countries across the globe. You can join us and become a partaker of our goal to accomplish this international vision sought by God will provide.